title today is Zoe Aesthetic of the Day. Okay, so I'm gonna do two parts again. The AI overview and the one in the fandom, I think. Let me just check this one. Never mind. No. Anyway, so like, sorry, I'm kind of sick today. So, Frutiger Metro, also known as Vectordelia or Flat. Why Flat? Frutiger Aero is a vibrant 2000s early 2010s digital aesthetic characterized by flat, glossy vector graphics, complex floral flourishes, and abstract patterns, often featuring bright colors against dark backgrounds. It is a maximalist, energetic subgenre of Frutiger Aero and reflects the humanist design of that era. Key characteristics before I get like a flu or something. Anyway, let me just not line it up. Anyway, abstract vector shapes, swirls, glossy surfaces, bubbles, stars, arrows, and stylized organic forms like plants or butterflies. No, the back. Anyway, color palette. Did I mention? No, never mind. Vibrant colors often paired with dark or monochromatic backgrounds for high contrast. And dynamic and energetic, associated with music culture, club scenes, and the early 2000s tech like iPod commercials. Oh! Factor vomit! What? A slang term for the highly detailed and sometimes overwhelming use of these vector elements. Say fandom users, Killer Princess. While Frutiger Aero focuses on glossy 3D style, realistic and nature-focused design, think like the Windows Vista or 7 or like the iPhone 3G. Frutiger Metro is flatter, more abstract, and often is geometric in nature. Peak era, mid-2000s, around 2005 to the early 2010s. Applications common in web design, logos, motion graphics, advertising, and user interfaces like the Xbox 360 dashboard. Nostalgia, I guess. Oh my! The style is remembered fondly for its association with the technology of that period, such as old smartphones, dance games, and early YouTube graphics. Time for the one in this one. As of the links doesn't work, just click on the thingy. Vectordelia, popularly known as Frutiger Metro Online, is a graphic aesthetic that was prevalent from the mid-2000s to the early 2010s. The style focus... My God! Mom! Mom! What the... Anyway. Where was I? Oh, again. Vectordelia, popularly known as Frutiger Metro Online, is a graphic design aesthetic that was prevalent from the mid-2000s to the early 2010s. The style represents a peak of humanist maximalism in computer-aided graphic design, characterized by the vibrant and sometimes glossy use of vector graphics. Visually, it features abstract flourishes, fluid shapes, solid silhouettes, and gradient blocks, often set against a monochrome background. Unlike the skeuomorphic realism of Frutiger Aero, Vectordelia focuses on flat but elaborate, non-photorealistic forms with crisp, geometrically neat outlines. In animated contexts such as the iconic iPod commercials or the 360 dashboards, designs typically flow outwards from a central point, gaining variety and complexity as they grow. Oh my gosh. My bad. This aesthetic, historically referred to as generic names like vector art. The term Frutiger Metro was coined on this wiki in 2023 and became the de facto name on social media. Sorry, I got something in my throat. Now what the frick? No, actually, let's do 3 parts because I think I remember there's one in like thiskiosk.net. However, it is technically a misnomer as the style predates the flat Metro design language, Windows 8, and is visually distinct from the Frutiger family. This page has been renamed to correct this historical error while preserving the popular term as an alias. The aesthetic was prominent in the late 2000s through the early 2010s, forming a part of a larger trend towards humanist and maximalist computer-aided design. Anyway, during its peak, the style had no single unified name. Often descriptively generic terms like vector maximalism or abstract vector art. Researcher Evan Collins of CARI suggests the name Vectordelia, and identifying as a digital evolution of the psychedelic corporate hippie art of the 1960s, such as the work of Peter Max. It merged with these retro influences with the sharp, glossy text tools of Adobe Illustrator. The popular online term Frutiger Metro is a retrospective label coined on this week in 2023. It became the de facto for the name on social media, attempting to link it to the Frutiger family due to shared optimism and glossy textures. However, the Metro is a component in contradictions. Microsoft's actual design language introduced Metro design language introduced in like the Windows Phone in 2010 was strictly minimalist, grid-based, and flat. Vectordelia, by its contrast, is fluid, chaotic, and ornamental, and predates the release of Metro UI for several years. Holy fuck, I'm not reading that. Okay, let's go to thiskiosk.net again. This one. Okay, now this is real Frutiger Metro. Sure. Anyway, the turn of the millennium witnessed a surge in aesthetics that reshape the visual landscape. Among these, Frutiger Metro emerged as an influential style characterized by its unique fusion of abstract vector-based designs, vivid color palettes, organic motifs, and organic motifs. This article delves into the essence of Frutiger Metro, exploring its origins. My God! Primera, subsequent adaptations, and its lasting impact on both digital and physical media landscapes. Excuse me. My God! Anyway, Frutiger Metro started as a derivative of the more detailed three-dimensional Frutiger Aero, but soon carved out its own niche by adopting a flatter approach. The mid-2000s marked the birth of this aesthetic, primarily influenced by its advancement in vector graphics and burgeoning internet culture that favored bold, eye-catching visuals. My bad, y'all, I just woke up. Anyway. My God, why won't this move? Anyway. It was a period of experimentation and innovation within digital design communities, leading to the broad adoption of Frutiger Metro in diverse realms such as corporate branding and online media. Late 2000s, regarded as the primary Frutiger Metro, during this time it was omnipresent across numerous platforms, incorporating less detailed versions known as flat Metro designs. Y'all can read this on your own, don't mind. I don't mind. You done? No? Oh, okay. You done now? Yeah? Okay. The Fall and Revival. By 2017, the mainstream allure of the Frutiger family seemed to wane with the rise of the new design theories and technologies. However, akin to many stylistic trends, Frutiger Metro experienced a resurgence. New Metro Aero. Since 2022, there's been a revitalized interest spurred in social platforms like TikTok, which played a significant role in reintroducing these vintage styles to a new generation. I don't want to read this, I'm lazy. Y'all can read this by yourself. Put it down. The stupid thing won't go on. Hey. So this one. My G, move. You done? No? Oh man. You done now? Yeah? Okay. Enjoy this music. I'm just gonna show you some Frutiger Metro. Oh my gosh. Here's some Frutiger Metro designs. Wait. Okay, that's all, guys. Bye.